What is going on, y'all? Side Perspectives GeoFox. And in this video, I think it's time for a lot of us, including myself. That's why I'm making this video. You know, these are basically like self-accountability videos where I'm holding myself accountable. So it's like I'm talking to myself, but then at the same time, I also know that, hey, this could potentially help other people. And then I'm just being transparent. I think a lot of us, and I'm saying us, including myself, okay? We never were dating or talking or connecting with people that liked us from the get-go. You know what I mean? Because like when you're in this healing journey and you're like leveling up, as they say, you're going up, okay? You're going up there. You start like examining things and like picking and prodding, and then you're just like, I personally never talked to anybody that actually liked me. And that's what it's really hitting. And it's just like, okay, you see, because like, if I was talking to people that actually liked me, I wouldn't have wasted my time chasing after people who clearly were fleeing and begging and pleading for the most basic of things. You know, and then I recognized, you know, it took me a long time. Like I said, I'm knocking at 30. You know us millennials. 30, like, what's good? It's Debo. I'm finna run your shit. But for real, I'm knocking at 30. You feel me? And, you know, I've been in this self-care journey, you know, healing, really working on self, really digging deep within, you feel me? Really since summer of 2018, but August of 2018 to be exact. And it's going on 4 years. And I'm learning, really, and grasping, like, this is a pattern of behavior, you feel me, that stems from the childhood neglect and the dysfunctional relationship that I had with both of my biological parents. And it resembles, like, again, I feel like I have to perform, you feel me? I had to kiss ass. I had to people please. I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted everybody to want me. And then, like, they're not going to leave me if they want me, if they like me. And then next thing you know, you basically, you in a situation where you're basically talking to people that don't like you. And it's obvious. You know, or they definitely don't like you on that same level. Because again, feelings should be mutual. That right. Green flag. Green flag. Green flag. Okay? The feelings should be mutual. You feel me? And like when you're talking to people that don't like you, you'll know. You'll know, because it's like you're freaking chasing after, you know, it's just like, I mean, geez, you're on a never-ending, you know, Olympic track meet race for somebody who's like 1,000 miles ahead of you, because it's not mutual. You're not on the same page. There is no genuine connection here. You know, which brings me to my next point. Like those of us, especially that have abandonment issues, it's even deeper because we're constantly used to that chase, right? So when my mom would disappear and be in and out, and like I never had a relationship with my biological father, never, you know, had anything to do with him, never seen him, never talked to him, never had any of that, right? So like, and then my mom, she would be here and then she would be gone. And now get this, I'm expressing what I went through. I'm not saying this to blame them, because like I'm about to be 30. Yeah, they need some responsibility needs to be placed on them, but not all the responsibility, because like I said, I'm almost 30. You feel me? And as an adult, as a man, as a grown-up, as somebody that's wanting to be accountable for self, responsible for self, and wanting to make changes so I can have a better quality of life, I'm recognizing, okay, that did happen. That was wrong. Yeah, they could have been better parents. But is that going to be your excuse for the rest of your life for why you still sitting up chasing after people that don't like you, don't want you? Is that going to be the same reason that you still sitting up here talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda? Well, this happened to me when I was a kid. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying to act like what happened to you, whatever you went through, whatever you've gone through, whatever you've been through hasn't happened. I'm not telling you to forget. I'm not telling you to forgive. I'm not telling you any of that. What I'm saying is you can remember, you can acknowledge, yes, place accountability, responsibility, talk about it, address it, express it, get therapy, get counseling, heal, and work towards being at a happier, healthier state of you. You can do both. You feel me? It's possible. You feel me? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of money. This is why we need universal health care, among many other things I think we personally would all benefit from my personal humble opinion. But I don't want to be sitting up, like I said, in my 30s still trying to chasing after people that don't like me. You feel me? Like, it's obvious. You feel me? Like, you know, and then two, rejection is cool. It's gonna happen. It has happened. You feel me? It is what it is. You get rejected, it hurts. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that it don't. But I don't want anybody that don't want me. You feel me? So let's get into the video. Y'all thought that was the video. Shoot, that was the introduction. That was the opener. You feel me? This is where you need to go and, you know, take a little break. Go get you some water. You know, get your drinky drink, your smoky smoke, or, you know, go to the bathroom, take a little breather, and then you can come on back. That was, like, I did not notice that his face was on the actual cup. Kind of scared me for a minute. Anyways, so now that we're back, let's get to the gist of the video. You don't want to be chasing. Look, I've had to learn, like, looking back, damn, I never talked to anybody that actually genuinely liked me. Or maybe I didn't recognize the people who did like me because I always was so confused about my own feelings and emotions. And it's always been very difficult for me to read other people's feelings and emotions and, like, understand and interpret, because it's hard for me to read my own emotions and feelings, and it's hard for me to interpret my own feelings and emotions, express them, etc. So I've spent my years of life essentially living in a fog, not really understanding, you know, what's going on? Is this real? Is this fake? Like, blah, blah, blah. And then I look back, yeah, I've been through a lot of shit that I don't talk about, like, and I realize I really don't express myself as much as people think. Like, you really are at the tip of the iceberg. Like, I'm deep as the abyss with my experiences, my traumas, you know, and my triumphs, my happiness and joy. There's so much things that people have no idea about. And I feel like that's a lot of people. That's many people. That could be arguably most people, because we live in a society that basically tells us we're not supposed to express ourselves. And well, I'll put it like this. We're only supposed to express ourselves in conventional methods that have been deemed appropriate by the powers that be. That's my personal opinion. Okay. But anyways, the message of the video, y'all, stop chasing after people who don't want you. And recognize that, damn, you may have possibly been liking people who didn't like you back, or the feelings weren't mutual, or it wasn't on the same level. You feel me? It was uneven. It was unbalanced. It wasn't reciprocated. And when you see that that's happening, it's okay to back away and move on. It's okay to cut off. It's okay to put boundaries. It's okay to leave. And that's another thing. Don't let people manipulate you into playing house either, right? Because there's people who know they don't like you that on that level, know that they don't really vibe with you or the feelings aren't mutual. They'll know all of this, but then still play with your head and tell you that, oh, no, it's not like that, it's not like that. But yet, still want to do things that will have you thinking that it is like that. So again, not only do you have to pay attention, and I said this in another video, and 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 another video, but I'm going to keep saying it. Now I need a drink because that was a lot of anothers. And another. Again. Did y'all see? Did y'all know his face was on the, like, that's okay. Anyways, so actions have to match words and words have to match actions. That's another thing. Again, if somebody likes you, it's going to be more than them just telling you about it. They're going to show you. And it's going to be showing and telling. And you should be showing and telling too, right? So it should be mutual. You feel me? It should be reciprocated. You know, I take a step, you take a step. You feel me? We work, you feel me? We on the same level, we on the same path, right? We showing mutual interest. There's a connection. So that's the green flag, is when it's like that. But when you seeing, you know, they just all talk and no action, or it's obvious like they don't really like you. And again, think about it. Somebody that likes you isn't going to be playing mind games and playing with your emotions, you know, or ghosting you and disappearing, not communicating, not expressing, you know, not respecting you, not respecting your boundaries, not giving you your freedom or your options. You know, it's just so many things to it, in my opinion, you know, in my experiences as well. But in my opinion, it's like, it's so much to it that I'm learning and recognizing that I never knew prior into this healing and therapy. And then also holding myself accountable and checking my own toxicities, my own problems, and then really digging deep within. Like, where's the root of this? Where's the root? Can we dig it up and kill that bit? But for real, can we really like examine? Because yeah, I don't want to continue to have this be an issue in my 30s, or at least not be as toxic to the point where I was at doing what I was doing in my past. Like, I don't want that. So I want to learn. I want to learn from my mistakes and heal from my past and from my trauma. And that's ongoing. And that's work. That's effort. That's time. That's energy. That's vulnerability. That's pain. That's joy. It's a mixture of different things. So I just wanted to say that. I don't think a lot of us, including myself, I don't think we were ever really talking to people that liked us, or we were talking to other people that had their own trauma, their own past, their own dysfunctions, their own problems. Because I feel like we all have problems and issues. And then like people who haven't really focused and got their shit together will continue to potentially hurt other people because they're hurt. And I was like that. You know, and in many cases, I'm still like that, you know, being, you know, transparent, being honest, right? So that's why I'm intentionally, you know, working on me, single, non-monogamous, non-committal right now, because, and I'm upfront about that. You know, I always, you know, I'm on YouTube talking about it, Instagram, whatever, Twitter, whatever, you feel me? Because again, I know how it feels to be let on, have your feelings twisted and turned, mind games, manipulation. I grew up with it. You feel me? Again, it's a pattern, and I noticed the pattern, and I happen to have the opportunity, the privileges, blessings, resources to actually examine what is going on and work on me. And it's like, it's hard. I'm not gonna sit up here and sugarcoat it. It's hard. It's ongoing. Shit, I don't know if it ever really ends, really. Because that's a lot to unpack, you feel me? But I just wanted to share that, you feel me? It's weird to me. Because it's like his face. It's just like... And I'm just like, okay, like... Anyways, I'm gonna head on out and just think about that. Like, have you ever talked to somebody that actually liked you back? Mutual respect, reciprocated? Like, has it ever been mutual? You feel me? Like, somebody that like you ain't gonna be beating on you physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, financially. That's not, you know, it's not gonna be that way. You feel me? That's not, you feel me? Like, so just think about that. I'm out.